Welcome back to my channel. So this reading is going to be about who is stalking or watching you secretly, maybe over social media or in real life. So you have to choose one number from 1 to 4 as you can see, and then you can fast forward this video by referring to the timestamps. So let's start with number 1. Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Nine of Swords, and Nine of Cups reversed. So this person is probably a female, and they really admire your work. They really admire how hardworking you are, how successful you are. They really admire how talented you are. When they had first met you, they were not expecting you to be so talented and when they had met you for the first time, you looked very mysterious, and they had not expected that you would turn out to be so talented and hardworking. And this they probably realized by looking at your social media account, and they probably saw you promoting something on your account or doing some kind of advertisement work, something like this, and they realized that you are very creative and you are into something. You do have dreams and you are up to something really good and you are successful. And this card is showing me that earlier they were not expecting you to be what they believe uh, all people should be. Like, they were the kind of person who was a narrow minded person who had certain expectations from you, that this is how girls should be, or this is how the standards of the society are for the girls to be. And you were a very unique, mysterious girl, so they thought you were weird or nerdy. But then when they saw your social media account, you turn out to be a lot different, and you actually just look like the girl which they really appreciate suddenly after going through your social media account. So yes, they are spying you, and I can see here, and this spying changed their perception about you. And with the Nine of Swords, they are I think they felt very jealous or envious of you suddenly. And it's very weird, when they had first met you, they thought you are nothing like how girls are supposed to be. They were deep down in their heart, they were too they carried too much of negative energy, and they reflected that at you by looking at you from their own perspective, in which they thought that you are not worthy of attention, or you are not up to the standards of the society. But this is just their toxic thinking patterns and how they look at people. They have a wrong perception of the world, and they are very narrow minded person. And so when they saw your account, and their self-esteem, which was already low, as you can see with their thinking patterns, and they suddenly felt very jealous or envious of how good you looked or how successful you are in your life. And then with the Nine of Cups reversed, They realize that you are handling your life so perfectly. Your life is so perfect in every aspect, whether it comes to your love life or your career life and or your family. You have everything in every area of your life. This is how they felt when they looked at your social media account. And maybe sometimes they even saw you and hanging out with someone, or you were on a date, and they often checked you out when they saw you somewhere, maybe in a restaurant, and they just checked you out. And they also checked up your social media account a lot, and they stalk you. So now they feel like you have everything in your life, in every area of your life, and this made them envious or jealous. This case, so this is how it is. They have stalked you for sure, and most probably on social media and even in daily life also. And now let's see what's more is happening with this person. And now they are mm, they are keeping trying to control themselves after they felt jealous and envious. And um, they are trying to perhaps avoid you because you made them feel so low, because you got them feeling so jealous and envious. So they are now trying to avoid you and never look at you again, so that they don't feel low about themselves. And then they can see that you have a very good intuition. They see that you have a very good and strong intuition, and you are a very compassionate person. So they are afraid that you would come to know that they had been jealous or envious of you. So they are trying to stay away so that you don't come to know about it. And with the chariot in reversed, I'm seeing that being jealous and envious sort of made them feel as if they want to attack you or do something bad to you, but they are trying to control themselves from doing something bad to you. Uh, they are trying to control their desire to take revenge from you or do something, do any kind of harm to you. They are trying to remember the difference between the right and wrong. So this person looks like a very toxic and harmful person. And yes, they had been stalking you, um, watching you, and you can see that it doesn't make them feel good. So they are now trying to avoid you, and they will not do it. They are trying their best to do no harm to you, even though they get jealous and envious of you. And with the two of diamonds in reversed, this is someone who is very extrovert, outgoing personality, someone who doesn't think too much. And this is the reason why they thought that you are so lucky, and they very easily thought that you have a very good life and you have everything you want, because they don't have a tendency to think about life a lot. So they just jumped onto these conclusions very quickly, because this person doesn't think a lot. They are extrovert and outgoing person, and most probably this is a female. Most probably can be, and can be an ex girlfriend or an old friend. And then with the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Diamonds, so she is someone who is very overconfident usually, or at least pretends to be like she is amazing, and she usually either is very confident or pretends to be, and behaves like she is a queen, or has ego problems and something like this. Some kind of arrogant person who manages to impress people by entertaining them or being fake to them, something like this kind of personality. And then I see that if for some people in this situation, not necessarily this is going to be a female, but this can be a male also for some of the people who chose number 1. So in case this is a man, then they are mm, they are really angry with you, like they were jealous and envious, so they are very angry and feeling revengeful secretly, although they are trying to hide it, and trying to understand the difference between what's morally right and wrong, and they don't want to do something bad to you. So this was the reading for number 1. Now let's move on to number 2. So the first card is the Justice card. Then the Sun in reversed. Then the Emperor. Two of Swords. Four of Wands. The Hanged Man. So this person is someone who is very logical, rational, and very intelligent, maybe. Maybe someone who is academically very successful, and they are someone who is not very outgoing or extrovert person. They are uh, they are always busy studying books, and they are not very fun to be around. They don't have a lot of friends, and they were checking you out because they thought that you looked even more intelligent than them. They thought that you are a competition to them, because this person is someone who focuses on studying and want to be more and more intelligent, more and more successful in whatever they are doing. So they were feeling like they should check you out because you look like someone who is even more better than them at what they are good at doing. They thought you might be even more intelligent, more successful, so they thought that they should check you out and see how you do it, and trying to get inspired by you. Okay, and then I see Two of Swords. So they saw that you are very extremely hardworking. This person is also hardworking, and intelligent when it comes to studying or in career. uh, but they saw that you are even more hardworking than them. You are extremely hardworking. They thought that you are very blindly hardworking, extremely hardworking person. And with the Four of Wands, they saw that you have a lot of support of the people around you, especially in the workplace. If you both work in the same job, probably. So in the workplace, they saw that you have a lot of support of the people around you and a very good reputation because you are blindly hardworking. And with the Hangman, they saw that you have compromised a lot for this job to try. You have really sacrificed a lot and really tried a lot to keep working. So on some days you didn't feel like coming, but still you came to the office and tried to uh, keep yourself dedicated to the work. So this person is definitely checking you out, watching you. I don't think that they are watching you on social media, but they are checking you out in real life, stalking you, often looks at you while you are working or while you are talking to your boss, or in the workplace they check you out. And this situation probably involves two males, although this can work for females also, but I get a lot of masculine energy here. And then let's see what's more is happening. So the choice reversed, adventure, the hope reversed. So they saw that you have recently joined this job probably, and they see that you are going to keep doing it for very long because you seem so dedicated. Some of them are for some of you it might also be true that this person thinks that you are working so blindly because you are so hard working just because you don't have any other option, like this is the only job you ever got and you can't go to any other job, you are not having any opportunity. That's the reason why you are so dedicated and extremely hardworking, because probably you don't even have any option. This is what they are thinking about you. And then uh, this person is someone who is who thinks that they are not as hardworking as you, but they are at least enjoying what they are doing. They are having a lot of fun with their job, and they don't think that you are having as much fun as them. You are probably staying in this job because you have to do it. You just have to do it because it seems as if you don't have any opportunity, so you are too desperate for it. That's what this person thinks. Too desperate to keep it going, something like this is going in their head. And with the hope reversed, they think this person thinks that you are not even having any hope about whether you will survive this job or not. They think that you are very afraid that you will end up losing this job, and you are working extremely hard just to keep this job going because you are very hopeless about it that you will end up losing it. So you are better trying to perform your best, and this is what they think about you. And then let's see what's more is happening. So 8 of Hearts, this person is someone who is very adventurous and daring, and they have sufficient amount of control over their emotions. And then This card tells me that this person values following the rules, especially the rules of the workplace. Someone who doesn't mess with the rules, although they are very adventurous and bold, but still they follow the rules, and uh, facts matter to them a lot. Facts and details matter them a lot. And this person is someone who recently had their marriage ended recently, maybe, or recently had a breakup with their partner. Someone who recently went through a heartbreak but still is good at controlling their emotions with the Eight of Hearts. So they have good control over themselves, and they are not pretending to be strong, they are actually strong. They are very good at dealing with heartbreaks. So this was the reading for number 2. Now let's move on to number 3. Number 3, let's see who has been stalking or watching you. So the first card is the Chariot reversed. Then the Seven of Cups reversed. Then the High Priestess. Seven of Wands reversed. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed. So this person is someone who is probably maybe a racist, maybe secretly a racist, but they don't show it. And maybe someone who has very strong beliefs about the standards of the society, like this is right and this is wrong, that kind of person. And this is someone who chases beauty, who chases money, a materialistic person, someone who is not wise enough to understand that these things don't matter much in life, but they care about being good looking, having all the being beautiful, and they have certain beliefs about these kind of people are beautiful or not, and they are very materialistic person who chases money in life. And with this card, they are surprised to see the fact that you have a good intuition. When they first saw you, you seemed very different, because this person is very materialistic unknowingly, and when they met you, you seemed to have a very good intuition, you seemed very wise, so they were very surprised to meet you for the first time. And with the Seven of Wands reversed, they saw that you are not materialistic like them, you are not competitive like them, you are not impulsive like them, you are so calm and peaceful and beautiful like a duck, very innocent, and you are not competitive person. You just are so secure and satisfied in who you are, which they are not, because they are very materialistic and chasing things in life. And with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, they saw that you are a very secretive person. You have not shared a lot about your family to them. They don't know much about your family, because you are so mysterious. You maybe denied to tell them, maybe you did not tell them enough. They wanted to know more about your family life, but you did not tell them about your spouse or children or your family or your brother or sister or maybe you even denied to tell them about your boyfriend or girlfriend. You were so mysterious. You were not very talkative to them. And with the three of pentacles in reversed, they saw that you are also very like you work in a very secretive manner. You are hardworking and skilled at what you are doing, but you don't have a tendency to be competitive or be boastful about your skills. You work in a very secretive place where you don't want anyone to look at you. Maybe you are very introvert. You don't like that kind of attention from any employee or boss. You want to work in your own room alone. This is what this person thinks about you. And let's see what's more is happening to see if they stalk you or not, because these cards are not giving me enough information. Okay. The truth reversed, hope reversed, and surrender reversed. So they see you as someone who is very like like the girls you see in the old age movies. Very simple and innocent girl who dress up very modestly and acts very reserved like a lady, like the girls you see in the old movies. And and this tells me that they surely stalk you. Like, they don't stalk you over social media, but in real life they do see you, not because they are like too attracted by you, but they are very surprised to see someone like you. And they are trying to, yeah, they do look at you because they want to know if what they have been thinking about you is true or not. They think that maybe if they will keep on observing you, then they will suddenly end up seeing your true personality burst out. And they can't believe the fact that you are so uh, so modest and decent and classical in your behavior. So that's the reason why they keep watching you, that maybe one day your true personality will show up in front of them when you perhaps you would start fighting with them or acting rude. They expect to see what's the they're expecting to see what is your reality. They think that something will happen and they will end up seeing your reality. And they are someone who usually doesn't believe that girls these days can be so decent and sweet. So, and they don't believe that girls these days of the new generation can be so modest or so simple. So they are very hopeless somewhere. Maybe their girlfriend left them and they have very bad opinions about girls or in the society these days. So they are very hopeless towards any female that they meet. And when they met you, they couldn't believe that you were this kind of girl. And they are expecting you to do something wrong so that they would see your reality. And up till now you have never done something like this because you aren't like that. And then with the surrender reversed, you are you aren't anything like that. They expect you that one day something wrong, you will do something wrong and your reality would show up in front of him. But you are not that kind of person, and you are actually someone who is peaceful and goes with the flow of life. You are very uh, you believe in humanity, compassion, in love. So you are actually this kind of person and they can't believe it. So they definitely stalk you, watch you, because they want to know what's your reality. And then with the with this card, they think that you might be secretly a cunning lady and you are trying to hide it. They are not sure if you are so decent as much as you look. And with this card, they are too scared that they would end up being interested in you or feel like dating you, because uh, in the past they had all kinds of wrong women in their life, which made him believe that women are always cunning and bad and they can't be loyal. So he is now too afraid that if he would keep on stalking you to know your reality, he might actually end up getting interested in you, and he is scared of this fact. And and maybe this is the reason why he doesn't want to stalk you too much. He takes care of the fact that he should not end up stalking you too much, or he would mistakenly get interested in dating you. And then with this card, he is someone who is very impulsive personality, so he is afraid that he might end up liking you and approaching you by mistake, or he doesn't want to be around any female, he doesn't want to date someone. So he is too afraid he might end up getting interested in you and feeling like dating you, because turned you changed his perception about how women in this generation are usually. He was not expecting someone like you. So this was the reading for number 3. Now let's move on to number 4. Number 4. Okay, so the first card is 4 of Pentacles reversed, and then 4 of Cups reversed, and then Ace of Cups, then the Queen of Cups reversed, Knight of Cups, the Lovers card. So with the 4 of Pentacles reversed, this person is someone who is very stable person, very grounded and physically energetic, beautiful and hardworking person, and probably a female. And then with the 4 of Cups reversed, this person is someone who is not good at expressing their emotions, and they usually end up hiding them unknowingly. And they are basically, if we see these cards together, then they are basically very dominating, or a control freak, not necessarily in a negative way, but this is how their personality is, and this personality uh, is usually perceived in a positive way by the people around them, like they are very loyal, dutiful, and not the kind of person who would cheat you, a committed person, whether it comes to relationship or doing any job. And the Ace of Cups is showing me that this person wants to start a friendship with you. They want to approach you and get to know you, because they don't really know you, or they want to be friends with you. And with the Queen of Cups reversed, This person sees that you are someone who is very emotional, dreamy, cheerful. So this person wants to uh, be around you and soak your happiness and your positivity, because you have these gentle vibes that this person really craves for. Their life is so hardworking and full of doing duties for others, and so committed person that they have never even thought about this. So this might be a twin flame relationship, because these two people seem to be opposite. Like you are the one who is probably the female, and this is probably a male. So they like this uh, you both seem opposites, and so there is attraction, and this person wants to be friends with you or get to know you even more. And then with the Knight of Cups reversed, they are someone, this person is someone who is very romantic, the kind of person who wants to have a fairy tale love story. This kind of person, very loyal person. And with the Lovers card, they are very dreamy about relationships. Like they have dreams about this is how an ideal relationship should be, and this is the kind of person who would never let go. So I have to see more cards to check if they stalk you or not. Wisdom reversed, gratitude, truth, and the innocence reversed. So first of all, they think that you are a very mature lady, very wise or controlled in your behavior. You are so gentle, and you are always so happy. You have so much gratitude in your heart for your life. You are always smiling or laughing, always giggling. You are so cheerful, and they like this thing about you, because they are not this way. They are sort of a boring person who is always worried about completing his commitments. And then after meeting you, they realize that even they had this hidden side in their personality, which they saw in you. So even they are somewhere in their heart secretly this kind of person who is cheerful and has gratitude, but they don't bring up that shadow side of their personality properly. They are not able to express that hidden side of their personality properly. And when they saw this exact hidden side in your personality coming out so beautifully, then they felt inspired to bring out this hidden side in their personality also. They want to be like you only, and they are learning to express themselves just like you. And then with the innocence card reversed, this relationship or this friendship is completely innocent. Like this is the very pure innocent love, and you are so loyal that obviously once you get to know each other well, you won't be leaving each other. Like it's very innocent, very pure and innocent love is there, and no one is cheating each other. And both of you are going to be very honest with each other. Both of you are not the kind of person who would cheat each other. And then let's see what's more is happening. From the cards that I have seen up till now, I can't say if this person stalks you or not. So we have to check more cards to see if they stalk you or not. And with this card, this person really wants to enter your life. They don't really know you properly, or they want to, if they have already entered your life, then they want to enter your heart. They want you to love them very madly, and they probably watch you from a distance as if they are too afraid to approach you. And they do watch you. I'm not sure if they stalk you, but they do watch you from a distance, waiting for the right moment to approach you. And they are not sure whether you would accept that. And with this card, Four of Diamonds reversed, they are feeling all ready to be loyal to you. The only problem is that you don't need know each other properly, but they are dying to have a relationship with you. They are dying to love you and keep you safe and be loyal to you. So they definitely watch you. They do stalk you, not on social media but in real life. And the reason why they are watching you is not because they are attracted to you in a sexual way, but it's because they really love your personality and they want to love you and be with you. And yes, this person is uh, having feelings for you, having pure feelings for you. This person won't cheat you, and this person wants to keep you safe and bring warmth and happiness in your life. They want to protect you. They want to approach you and be with you in a relationship, be committed to you, or be friends with you. They want to offer you what they have because they want to take care of you. And with this card, it is confirmed that they watch you a lot, they stalk you a lot, because they are wondering if when would be the right time to approach you and be committed to you. They are all ready to be in in a committed long-term relationship with you or a long-term friendship with you, and they are just looking for the right time to make the move to be with you. So this was the reading for group number 4, and thanks for watching this video.